Around 12 noon on Saturday, July 19th, me and my dad were on the way to Old Saybrook Amtrak station to catch some Northeast Regionals and Acellas. The German company Siemens has recently constructed a few of Amtrak's new engines, City Sprinters -64. With word from a fellow rail fan that 615 was on a test train that day, I was pretty hopeful of seeing one. The Northeast Corridor is the nation's busiest rail passenger corridor, stretching from Washington, D.C. to Boston South Station. A trip across the whole Northeast Corridor takes around 7 hours depending which train you take, either Acela or Regional. It hasn't been long at all, and already train 161 is entering the station with a high horsepower -8, number 655 in the lead. Amtrak 655, along with all other HHP-8s, or high horsepower -8000, have 8,000 horsepower, enough to pull CSX train Q425 all the way up the Washington Hills single heading. Train 161 has to take the whole route on the corridor, so he's in and right out of Old Saybrook Station. 23 minutes later at 12:03 p.m. is train 160, another train that takes the whole Northeast Corridor, and a flyby at certain stations, including Old Saybrook. Next up at 12:22 p.m. is Amtrak Northeast Regional 162, with Amtrak engine 908 AEM-7 in the lead. Today, the announcement,
"Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line,"
went off for about 5 minutes before the train actually arrived at the station, very early compared to when it usually does.
"Please remain behind yellow line."
Finally, at 12:45, Amtrak Acela 2253 flew by at about 90 miles per hour.
"Train approaching. Please remain behind yellow line."
Many railroads other than Amtrak run on the Northeast Corridor, Shoreline East being one of them. Here, Shoreline East 3618 arrives Old Saybrook at 12:50 p.m. The Amtrak Genesis diesels were produced 1992 through 2001. This is one of the older engines, an ex-Amtrak P40DC. Unexpected Amtrak Acela 2254 passes by and stops at 1:07 p.m. Another AEM-7 number 942 leads late Amtrak 163 into Old Saybrook Station.
Going to 6. Amtrak 163, here we go. Clear on West Saybrook. Heading next.
If you noticed, the sound got quieter because the train lost all power for a moment. At 2:15 p.m., after about an hour of no trains, Amtrak Acela 2250 snuck up on me. Next up at 2:57 p.m. was Shoreline East 3645. The Northeast Corridor is a key route for many railroads like Amtrak, CSX, Norfolk Southern, Providence and Worcester, MARC Transit, MBTA, Metro North, New Jersey Transit, Long Island Railroad, SEPTA, and CDOT. Every single one of these railroads has their own section of track to use on the Northeast Corridor. They don't own it, but they do share it with Amtrak. Here, CDOT or Shoreline East 3626 arrives at 3:20 p.m. Now, 3626 will unload its passengers, pull up, sit, and waste fuel for about 2 hours, and await departure around 5:30 p.m. Here, Amtrak's AEM-7 number 904 leads train Northeast Regional 164 into Old Saybrook Station.
Hey, nice hat.
Next up is another flyby, Amtrak Train Regional 135, with AEM-7 number 919 in the lead.
Behind yellow line.
After another hour wait, Amtrak 82 Northeast Regional comes in with another AEM-7 in the lead, number 938 at 4:38 p.m.
Must be a long distance relationship, that's all I can say. I say it must be a long distance relationship. So, hey, have a good one. What do you say?
In this scene at 4:55 p.m., there are two trains on the move. Train 3034 arrives Old Saybrook, and train 3653 departs.
Alright, well, I'm sorry that I got you. I'm getting on the train right now, okay?
Soon after, at 5:11 p.m., Amtrak Train Northeast Regional 165 comes in with HHP-8 number 651. Another short wait for Amtrak 88 Northeast Regional. He came in at 5:35 with Amtrak AEM-7 number 921.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Amtrak 167 came in an hour later with a friendly engineer on engine HHP-8, number 653. Next was Shoreline East 3042 at 656. Next was Shoreline East 3661 at 703 with a New Haven Paint GP40-2H. .3661 concludes the video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more USA Railfan productions.